Hi everyone, welcome back to another variation of Bunny Chess Bulletin. And we are here at the KCB Leadership Center, and we've been having quite a lot of exciting games at the KCB Chess Open. And with me today, I'm having Chief Arbiter for the Mombasa Open that happened a few days ago. And I'm going to let him first introduce himself, and then we shall proceed from there.
Thank you, Alan. My name is Tonny, Sembei Mutua. I'm an international arbiter and an international organizer with the Chess Kenya Federation.
Nice to meet you, Tony. So, just briefly, you could tell us, how was Mombasa Open a couple of days ago?
Mombasa Open was amazing. It's the most consistent tournament we have in the region. That was about the 15th edition. Next year, we're looking to do a bigger one, maybe have one in Diani. For the 2025 edition, we had about 320 participants, with a majority of them coming within the youth age group. So we had a lot of players below the age of 18 who participated in the tournament, which shows the sporadic growth of young chess players within the country.
Okay, that is awesome. And I heard you mention Diani. Is it the Diani we see that they're marketing, or is it another Diani?
There's only one Diani in the country. So the plan is that hopefully next year, Mombasa Open is going to be held in Diani.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So guys in Uganda, Diani is, you all know what happens in Diani. So plan to have your vacation, but also consider playing Mombasa Open 2026. Okay. Want to just walk through your journey of arbitration, how you started arbitration, and probably some few insights you can share.
Oh, thank you. I started arbitration about 10 years ago. I was playing a lot of chess, but sometimes I'd go for chess tournaments and I would see there was something that was missing in these tournaments from the arbitration side. And I thought maybe if I put myself in it, if I learn more about arbitration, I learn more about organizing tournaments, I can also add more value other than just being a chess player. So I got mentored by a very good international arbiter called Paras Gutka. I learned a lot from him, and we did a few tournaments together. I enjoyed it. Then in 2016, I went to Uganda to do my FIDE arbiters exam, and I managed to do it successfully. By 2018, I was an international arbiter. Currently, I am an international arbiter category C, and I've really enjoyed it. I've been in many national championships within Kenya. I don't think that an arbiter in Kenya who has done as many national championships as I have done. I have done multiple international tournaments, such as Africa Amateurs, Africa Schools, Africa Individuals, which I've really enjoyed. I've also done a few world international events, such as the FIDE World Rapids. The last one I did was the FIDE World Rapids in 2023 in Uzbekistan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you looking at arbitrating at the Olympiad?
If I get the vote, definitely I'll take it. I think the next Olympiad is going to be back in Uzbekistan. Okay. So if I get the way to go back to the country, I really enjoy it. Yeah.
Actually, we are routing, whoever gives these opportunities, we are routing for Tony to be able to, take part and be able to arbitrate at such an event, because just as players, we always want to, play at the Olympiad. Now I know that being, an arbiter, you also want to be at the Olympiad. Yeah, Okay, now, so what are some of the challenges you normally face as an arbiter during this? Actually, the top part being even the chief arbiter. What are some of those challenges that you face?
There are multiple challenges that we face. Number one, the first thing you always face as a chief arbiter is how to construct your team. Yeah, you have to make sure you have a very competent team. You have a very strong team with arbiters who know what they do and they're able to follow the laws. So that is really the first challenge that you have to overcome. Make sure you have a very good team. After that, then the next bit that we tend to see often is a disconnect between how players understand chess and how the rules of chess actually work. And bridging this gap takes sometimes. Players who are more accustomed to chess tournaments, they get to learn that, this is how I'm supposed to follow the laws of chess, especially when you are having so many aspects, this time, you have the clocks, time controls and things like that. And also some of the rules that players think, okay, as a chess player, when I'm playing this, I'm supposed to do, and this is the right thing. But in actual sense, the laws of chess give a very different direction. So that disconnect sometimes shows up in tournaments, but you have to make it make it very clear to the players what they're supposed to do.
All right. Have you been in that situation whereby you had to rule and someone goes to the appeals committee, but still they don't get what they want. And then they tend to get that anger outside after chess. Have you gotten that scenario happening to you?
It is common that sometimes you make a ruling, and maybe because the player is not familiar with the rules, they want to appeal. Yes, it has happened several times. It's what happens as soon as you start becoming chief arbiter in big tournaments, you'll have that level of disagreement. Sometimes players are not comfortable with the decision. There is a request that they want to make an appeal. Sometimes you tell them, okay, this is the appeal process. We cannot stop you. Sometimes it's quite expensive. You can pay as much as $100 for the appeals process. They go to the appeals goes against them. Now they're back to you as a chief arbiter. The appeal committee made a final decision. So yes, I've been in such situations. Unless you want a very specific example.
No, you don't have to be specific because that person may come back for you. Okay, as we wind up, what advice do you give the Kenyan nationals who are there, who probably would love to, get involved? Because we believe the last national juniors, you people had over 7,000, kids who are playing, and that means you need quite a big number of arbitration, team. So, what advice do you give someone out there, and what benefits do you think they can really consider coming into the arbitration side?
For our specific case as Kenya, we have really, really grown in numbers. If you go back about 8 years ago, we were only doing about 300 national championships. And as you mentioned correctly, in April this year, our national junior championships had 7,000 participants, bigger than any other sport in the country and in the region. That is a massive number. When you have such a number, you need close to 200 arbiters at least to run that tournament. Now, first of all, the arbiters in Kenya are very young. The average age is about 24 years old for Kenyan arbiters. Why? We, those of us who learned arbitration earlier, we saw some of the benefits of it, and we explained this to those who are coming after us that, if you're interested in something that, first of all, could generate you some income as a young person, so that you don't have to distract yourself and do things that are outside chess, or things that may not be right. Come join chess. The opportunities here. You can become an arbiter. Number one, it's a great opportunity. Number two, it's a great way to connect with a lot of people in chess. You'll get to meet different people from different walks of life in chess, and you get to have those connections for life. You never know where they could be useful to you. Number three, this is the joy of being in a big team that is very effective. Yeah, you get purpose. You get to appreciate what it takes to run an event of 7,000 people. That's not something many people get to learn.
Okay.
And finally, we have different levels of progression. You start as a national arbiter, you become a FIDE arbiter, you become an international arbiter. In Kenya, we made sure that most of our international arbiters, once they get that IA title, they're able to proceed and do an international events. If you talk to some of the international arbiters who are here today in Kenya, they'll tell you they've been second to at least 1 or 2 international events. Right. And this gives you the ability to travel the world, experience the world, meet different people, and enjoy chess. Yeah.
Okay, it's been great talking to you, Tonny. And we know we shall always get you in a couple of events, not just only in Kenya, but also on international events, because very soon, actually next year, you'll be able to see us in Zambia, and probably we hope to find you there arbitrating their biggest event. All right, thank you so much, Tonny, and have a lovely day here. Don't forget to subscribe and engage with our content, and give us some feedback. We look forward to, learning from you as you engage with our content. Thank you.